Hi folks, I'm Mike Cooley with Hunting Adventures. I'm here this morning in Alberta, Canada on opening day of mule deer season. I'm here with my outfitter Tyler and Brett, my guide. Today Kirby Campbell is hunting with me, and it's a 2-on-1 guided hunt, which means you have two hunters and with a guide here. We started this morning at the ranch house where we got up. Brett saddled up the horses for us. We rode up to the ridge here this morning. The game plan is to quite simply see if we can't hit some targets of opportunity. We're just going to walk through these valleys and across these ridges and look for monster mule deer. We've already drawn straws, and Kirby gets to hunt first. So we're going to look at him unless he decides to pass and he says, no, I don't want that one. And if my adrenaline takes over and I say I got to shoot him, then I'm going to make the stalk and give it a shot. We've got a 5-day hunt, so we've got plenty of time. And our objective is we want to hunt monster mule deer. So we're going to look at 140, 150, 160 class, and hopefully we can refrain from making the stalk on that one and pass that one up and really look for a monster mule deer. So that's the game plan for this morning, so stick with us. Let's go hunting, guys. You ready? Yep. You're in the movies. Take him. Nice. We're only about 10-15 minutes into our hunt this morning. We've already got some nice muleys on the ridge line there. Brett said it was worth stopping to take a closer look at, put the glass on them and see. But not a first morning buck. We can do a lot better than that, don't you think?
I think so. He's definitely not going to score well, and the one side's basically a mainframe too, with the few kickers off of him. Maybe he might have 7 or 8 points on the one side, but the other side's decent for with a couple of stickers. But
well, that's exciting. That's really encouraging that, you're 10 or 15 minutes into the hunt and you already see a nice mule deer. Mule deer that most guys would jump at the chance to shoot. But like I said, we're here to get a monster mule deer, and we're going to stick it out for however long it takes. And we may go home empty-handed, but I'm going to put one on the wall that's worth putting on the wall. So let's go look for some more.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, upon closer inspection, we've discovered this buck is not nearly the quality of buck we're looking for. In fact, he's a little smaller than the buck we saw first thing this morning. Maybe 130 class if we're lucky. But again, really encouraging that we've been into the hunt for about an hour now and already saw 2 small groups of mule deer, both with a couple nice bucks in them. Hunting Adventures is brought to you by Briggs & Stratton, Corbon Ammunition, Crossbreed Holsters, The Blind, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Carl Zeiss Sports Optics.
could be more down in there.
Definitely could be more. $6. So.
What do you want to? You want to slip up here and just glass a little bit more before we walk down in there? Let's do that.
Probably.
Maybe some of them might put some pressure on something.
Down in the bottom. Let's got one up to the left. There's a big one. You see it? There is. Nope, it was just high.
It's high, but it's pretty narrow.
You know, just basically 3. I haven't seen anything compared to that first buck we've seen. We did sneak around.
We'll just go back up top again. Instead of dropping low.
Still might not hurt to go through here.
Well, yeah, we need to have one gun up on the hill and one down in here. And that's the game plan. What we've got is there's several small bucks down there, and a few does have come out of that area where they're bedding. And we're gambling that if there is a big buck down in there, that he's going to hang tight and not be pressured by us and bust out of there. So what we're going to do is Kirby's going to walk the high ridge, and Brett and I are going to walk down low. And if there is a big buck, I'm going to walk right through the middle of that thick stuff and see if we can't bust him out of there. It's a gamble, but we're going to give it a try just to see if there's one hanging back.
We began our hunt this morning by switching from the horses and going to a vehicle so we could cover more ground. And while Kirby and I were out hunting, Al with Al's Worldwide Adventures was out doing a little hunting of his own, and here's what he took. Al, tell us about him.
Yeah, Mike, yesterday was an awesome day. We probably saw 25, 30 bucks. This was the last buck of the evening that we saw. We really couldn't get an excellent look at it to see exactly what it had, so we put it to bed, came back here first thing this morning. He was still here, snuck up on his bed, 50 yards, put him down for good. It was an awesome hunt.
And that's how it happens. You just got to spot them, get on them, and the opportunity just has to present itself. So we're going to help Al, take this guy out of here, and then we're going to get back to hunting ourselves. So stick with us. And Gary's ready?
Yep.
Today is day 3 of our hunt. The first day we were on horseback, warm sunny weather, very enjoyable, saw lots of bucks. Day 2 we switched to the vehicle, covered lots more ground, but it was just as windy as it could be. On day 3 the plan is to walk all the ridges, and the weather today is the fog's rolled in, so we've had 3 different types of weather and now 3 different types of hunting conditions for us to go out and see if we can't spot a big buck. We started this morning, which is camp, and the ranch is down there in the valley below us. We spent the past, say 20-30 minutes walking up to the first ridge, and we're going to formulate our game plan from here. We've got with us Wes on the end there, and Al, of course, with Al's Worldwide Adventures. Those are the 2 lucky skilled hunters that killed the really big, about 175 class buck yesterday. So they're an extra set of eyes for us today. And of course, Brett's been with me from the start, day 1, guiding me around. And then yesterday, Kirby was with us and shot his buck, so he's gone today. So now it's dwindled down to just the 4 of us out here looking for big muleys. But this is day 3. We got a couple more days, and hopefully the day will be the day. But stick with us, and we'll see what happens. Okay, we've come off the ridge top, and we're down here in the wash, or the bottom. We caught a little spike blowing out of there as we drop down in here. The game plan is, this wash is about 1.5 miles long, and we're going to walk down along the edge. We sent Al up on the other ridge on the other side. Anything blows out of here and moves to our left, we're going to work back that way and have a chance to get on it again. And the plan here is to walk this ridge, or walk this wash line, and see if any big bucks have bedded down in there. And if we don't put too much pressure on them and they think they're well hidden, they'll stay down in that wash and we'll have a chance to get a shot on them. And the backup plan is, if they blow out of there and we put too much pressure on them, they'll run over this ridge down into the next wash, and Al will be able to see where they go. And when we go over the wash, or over the ridge to the next wash, then we'll get a chance to get on them again. So that's the plan. We'll see if it works. You ready?
Little dinky buck come out over there, another one. Heading up the draw. Way up just to the left where that other buck went up. I think he's just a little one. That's one of the nicest deer I've seen.
He's the tip of the crosshair.
That's my kind of deer there, boys.
We're gonna have to rope on it, guys. We got a long ways to go, so we're just gonna get at it and try and cover some distance
We
here.
gotta cover some ground. We've got a nice buck spot in the distance. We gotta cover some ground. Game plan, down in the wash on the ridge. What do you want to do?
Yeah, we gotta get down here, get down in that wash, and then try and come up. We just can't go straight at him or you'll see us.
You'll see us in buses. All right, come on, let's go. How far in front of you is this?
Probably still close to half a mile.
All right, he's still 1/2 mile away. So that's,
Maybe not quite. He'd be
okay, maybe.
a little less than half a mile, but he's fair ways.
So we gotta crawl 1,800 yards. Well, how about walk 1,600 yards and then crawl 200 yards? Okay, we're not gonna kill him here, so. Maybe about 500 yards. So the guides are taking it really slow and easy next to the fence line. They're gonna peer over the ridge and see if they can see antlers. The grass is only, 18 inches, 20 inches tall. So if he's bedded down, you'll be able to see those antlers. Real cautiously, real slow.
Hunting Adventures is brought to you by Briggs & Stratton, Corbon Ammunition, Crossbreed Holsters, The Blind, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Carl Zeiss Sports Optics. Awesome! That is the way it's done, fellas, right there! Woo!
Right.
Oh, I love it when a
One shot.
plan comes together.
Completely, yep.
Awesome.
That's perfect, man.
Beautiful. Woo! Maybe just neck and fine. Holy cow, look at that son of a gun! Is he a pig or what?
That's one of the biggest deer we've killed.
Oh my God, is he a hog?
That's the one 80, 90 buck
Oh.
right there. That's a one frickin', that's
Oh,
a pig.
woo.
That's a
Oh, look at that! Look at
That's
that!
the nicest deer I've seen come out of here.
Man!
Oh, quite possibly.
That's the biggest buck that's come off of here, man.
Yeah, that's one of the nicest deer we've
That
killed.
is. Yeah.
For sure.
And these guys just aren't pulling my leg. He really is a monster. Look at that guy. Well, that's what it takes. You guys get in here. Look at this.
That's awesome.
That is.
We're going celebrating today, boys!
Oh, man, are we going celebrating?
We're going into town, Paul! His body isn't that big, but boy, he sure got the
Oh,
rack.
look at the mass
He's got
on
a
him.
smaller body than the one we killed yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Look at how small that body is.
Oh,
Boy, he put everything into his antlers.
he is a
Perfect.
monster.
Perfect
Look,
as
even got a
much.
couple inches on his brow tines,
Yeah,
man.
that's awesome.
Look at those back forks.
Man, we seen
kickers.
this boy.
Awesome.
That's the
Completely
crap
awesome.
there, eh?
Completely
It'll
awesome.
look good on the wall. That'll dwarf mine on the wall,
Man.
I'll tell you that much.
Man, when we were coming off the ridge, you know, Brett spotted him naked eye, you know, a mile away, walking on the ridge. And he's going, holy, it's a pig! Because he could see horns, he could see antlers that far away. He scrambled, let me get the spot and scope on him, dropped the spot and scope, and he just, oh man, he's a pig.
There's just
We
2
beat
seconds
feed it
to
down
leave.
in the wash here to get here. And here's the luck.
Awesome, eh?
Here's the luck. He bedded down. While we were beat feeding through the wash, the guys caught him bedding down here out in a pretty open spot where he can see anything coming up close to him, except us. So,
That's a good buck.
You could hunt a long time.
and never
part
kill a
of
buck like
Alberta,
this.
and you're not going to match that deer.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
I enjoyed this hunt immensely. I'm so glad and so lucky that I hooked up with Al to come out here and go on a southern Alberta mule deer hunt. I mean, Alberta's known for its whitetail, but you just don't think to come out here and hunt monstrous muleys. But if you like the mule deer hunt, hook up with Al and come out here on a mule deer hunt. You'll love it.
It's a hell of a conclusion for the first week, ain't it?
It is. We had 3 good days of hunting, but
Yep, and I got a real nice one yesterday that I wasn't sure if we could outdo, but I'll tell you what, I'd rather be lucky than good. We spotted this one a long ways away, put the stock on him, shot him in his bed.
yeah, that was tough from yesterday's to Al's about 175 to top his, and I think this is going to do it. This is
Yep.
definitely, this might even bust 180.
I'm almost sure it's going to bust the 180 mark. This is a dandy buck, Mike. And,
Well-
and you said it right. I've got 30 plus years in hunting mule deer. I haven't killed one like this, so I'm happy for you, buddy.
I'm happy for me too. Thanks. All right, we got this mule deer taken care of. We've got him all boned out. We've got horns and tape. And so we're gonna pack it on out of here. Fortunately, we only got about a mile to walk to the road, but it's better than walking 5 miles back to the ranch house. So, well, that's gonna conclude this episode of Hunting Adventures. If you're interested in hunting in Alberta, I want you to talk to Al with Al's Worldwide Adventures. Give him a call. Even if Alberta didn't excite you and you want to hunt somewhere around the world, Al's got the spot for you because that's what he specializes in. Until next week, we'll see you again right here on Hunting Adventures.
That deer's too good to go to the U.S. It's got to stay here.
Another exciting episode of Hunting Adventures. We're done for today. But if you guys want some information on how to hunt here in Alberta, or really anywhere in the world, Al. Talk to my friend Al here.
Talk to Al. Oh, there's Al. That pile of manure right there looks like a little bit like Al.